Hello guys, this is Jeff from The Greatest Journey. I'm at the Taipei Botanical Garden, Taipei植物園. When I previously filmed the garden together with Nancy Chang Night Market, I came at the wrong season. So there were no flowers in the Lotus pond, 荷花池. But look at it now. The garden is accessible from Xiaonanmen Metro Station, which is where I begin today's journey. My niece is visiting Taipei this summer, so we lunch first at Taipei Garden Hotel, Taipei花園大酒店, which is not far from the station. After lunch, while she goes to NTNU for her Mandarin classes, I visit the National Museum of History, which is the red building you see behind me beside the Lotus pond. Join me. Are asking the same question that I had asked myself when I first came to Taiwan. Isn't the National Palace Museum the Museum of Chinese History? Well, the difference between the two museums lies in the major source of the artifacts. Whereas the National Palace Museum contains the largest collection of Chinese artifacts that are mostly from the National Palace Museum in the Forbidden City in Beijing, the artifacts of the Museum of History are mostly from the Henan Museum, 河南博物馆. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the museum. Is this a sword or a dagger? When this item was found, it was classified as a dagger until archaeologists and historians discovered that swords were rather short during the Western Zhou dynasty, Xizhou, and daggers did not appear until the Warring States period, 战国时代. Hence, this item is referred to as the sword with gold hilt. And what is this bronze artifact over here? A chun is a wine vessel that is shaped like a crouching tiger. The wine is refilled through the lid on the tiger's back and poured from the tiger's mouth. Take a look at this alien over here. There is no conclusion as to what function it serves, whether a tomb guardian or a stand for a furnace or a lantern. But the design tells us the boundless imagination of our ancestors. The museum has more Tangsancai or tricolor glaze sculptures than the Palace Museum. Take a look at this one of Lokapala, the protector of tombs. And why is it that the faces of the tricolor figures are unpainted or unglazed? The reason is to highlight the details of the facial expressions. And this urn is the oldest item in the museum. It is from the Neolithic age. I am passing by the Taipei Botanical Garden on my way back to Xiaonanmen Metro Station. I had a wonderful time today at the Museum of History. I learned a lot. They didn't allow me to film it, but actually I joined a guided tour, which is something that I advise you to do if you are not knowledgeable about history. Okay guys, thank you for joining me today. See you next time, both here on YouTube and in Taipei.